Welcome back, gentlemen, to another episode of an ongoing play-by-email game. I'm the Axis. We are in the summer of 40. Battle for France is raging. My opponent messaged me that he killed a tank division this turn. I assume it's an Omnium. I knew it was a risk, but it is a city, so they're very good at defending there. Let's see what happens. I think he'll kill it. He told me he'll kill it, so I know he'll kill it. He just said it was expensive. He said he got a tech breakthrough for the French Air Force, which is one of the reasons he's using them so much. Looks like I also see infantry weapons 1 starting to show up on the line. All right. Well, let's skedaddle north with that sub. This sub can hang out and maybe do something soon. This sub is going to head into the med. I want to get the para built with the Italians, but oh, I already did it. Good. All right, I just realized that Italy needs to invest in tech. So we'll go back into infantry weapons 1. Or in this case, 2. That'll be all their money. Okay, let's look at Japan. Should be offensive season. And it basically is. All right. First, let me look at the Chi-Com. Supply is still bad from the gorillas. Alright guys, I walked away from my computer after pausing and came back to this terrible error. Okay gents, I'm going to try to record some more. I've had to reload the game a bunch of times today because it keeps crashing because of play by email since my internet's not working. My phone hotspot's not reliable enough, but let's try it again. That seemed like some bad luck. That was some bad luck, jeez. Alright, so it seems like we've cracked that line. Now, what else can we do about this encirclement? I think it makes sense just to reinforce these two guys. Reinforce this guy. Oh, I cannot. Oh, because the gorillas knock down supply. That's so weird. Wait. I'll attach the plane here. Maybe that'll help with supply next turn. Not sure. He's got the AA covering all this. But I can free up a unit here. I feel like this unit's not a bad... Oh, it's within range of the AA. Never mind that. I was going to say not a bad strike, but since the AA is right there, I can do an ooze here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So do I want to attack anything? I believe I can advance this guy to here, and let's see if I still get a supply. Yep. Yep. Okay, so... I think I'm going to send another Marine into the south. So let's do this, this, this. Walk him north. The reason I'm sending another Marine south is, first of all, I've got kind of an opportunity here. I need more bodies, but I want effective bodies. And I also want to go take Nanning. I want to flank it by moving through Liuzhou. So I want plenty of firepower. So that's why I'm sending the Marines south, not north. I've already broken the communist line in the north, and I don't really expect to have to assault the nationalists from the north because I think they'll crumble since I've already penetrated here in the south. So that's the reason for that decision. If this upload will complete, I'll be so happy because of my connection problems. Let's see. It's taking a long time. I'm afraid it's going to say PBM++ error. Thinking about taking this light. Oh, it worked. Okay. This light infantry. I was thinking about moving it back around, looping it back around, but you know, I'm gonna want a few units to swap in and out here, so I think maybe I'll just leave it where it is. And then, is there anything we want to bomb? It's probably not gonna hurt to bomb this, I think. As long as I don't take damage, it should be fine. That's one medium bomber. That's two. Then bring in the tacticals and see if we can reduce the strength there without taking losses. Hopefully we can. We should be getting 0-1s, but of course there's a 1-1. Gee whiz. Wouldn't you know it? Alright. I'll move this guy over to get good supply. And also be a little farther north to make those strikes. Here, thinking I'd rather move him over to be closer to the point of attack. And then, where do I send this other light infantry? North or south? What do I have coming? One light infantry, one engineer, one marine. Okay. I think I'm going to want the marine in the north to give a little more boost up there. And then the light infantry. I think I'm going to send it south because I want to be able to start that push into Liuzhou sooner if I can. So if I can start to build up some units here, I can maybe start to push west, maybe, because his AA, for example, doesn't cover here. Then what else can I do for the Chinese here? Actually, I think I can move this unit closer to the line. Still have 8 supply. Yep. I think I could even go one more hex here. Do I dare? Yep. Please be an 8. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh. Yep. All right. So I think that's good work. Here, we can't reinforce. We do have a strike. I don't want to use it because he's already low readiness because he's, I think, gray color. I think that's a gray color. So I think it means his readiness is low. Yeah, it is. Morale 50. Okay, then Research for the Japanese, probably none of that. Then purchases for the Japanese. What is the date I have to hit? It's August 41. So if I go to purchases and then I buy an escort carrier, it shows up in time. So yeah, I'll purchase that. It's going to be all my money. I think that was the last turn to get that unit purchased, so I'm glad I did it. I think Japan's done. Well, let's go over to Europe. I have already done I'm going to try to save it here. Well, no, it'll save on its own. I've already done, it's too slow to save with my hotspot, so I don't want to click the button. I've already done HQ attachments and reinforced some planes that I don't want to fly this turn and some other units. So I think now I'm ready to kick off the actual attacks. First, I'll examine the line. Entrenchment 0, 3, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. The AA is still here. So anything I do down here needs to be without planes. Everything up here can use planes. Let's see what fighters I've got. This guy is ready. His range, I don't even remember what the range is. 9 on escorts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Everything over to Amiens. Then he'll have 2 escorts. Then this guy is ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Everything over to Rouen. That's 2 more. That's 4. This guy's ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can reach very far, and this guy's ready. So I'm going to have 8 escorts, which should be more than enough. How many planes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, there's 10 planes. So unless he stops intercepting, I won't be able to fly all my bombers. And I think my candidates for reinforcements will be this 8-point strat bomber and this 8-point tactical air. So that'll be my plan going in, is to fly the other planes and then perhaps put the reinforcements on those 2 units if they're not needed in a pinch at the end. Let's hope this upload works without a PBM++ error. My goodness, please work. The sort of the gold standard in France is to kill 3 or 4 units every turn, I think. And the theory is that if you do that every turn, eventually France will collapse. So I think I've kind of been doing that. This upload's taking a long time. I think I've kind of been doing that. It's 4 per turn. I don't think I did on the turn I killed the tank core, but that was a big core to get out of the way. I've killed more than that, I want to say, some turns. So it should even out to about 4 per turn, I hope. All right, good. The upload worked. We are free to get going here. So what is good to hit? Of course, I want this town, but I'd rather not attack across the river to get it. I'd really want to kill this British core. He's got a fort right here. Probably furiously digging another fort. I'm thinking not a bad first move is just 1, 2, 3. This is 3 hexes. I could roll this guy up and hit the Brits on the corner. But would I be smarter to wait? So his entrenchment is 1. Let's first of all, I'm so sure I'm going to hit him. He's only got 7 points. So let's first of all just try to remove that entrenchment. with this guy who's got 9 strength. 2, 2, 1, 1, 0. So the French won that, or the British won that battle because it's more expensive to replace bomber points than it is to replace fighter points. And he lost all fighter points. I lost a bomber point. So now this guy's at a 0. Next, I'll grab a tactical bomber and have a go at him. 2, I lost 3. I lost 1. He lost 1. So he definitely won that battle because I lost 3 fighter. He lost 2 fighter from the initial combat, and then it was 1-1. It's looking pretty down, but still not squishy, because if I attack it into clear, I'm only getting a 1-2 result with a Panzer, which is actually pretty bad. So maybe I'll go with one more. Tactical air, let's see what we get here. Let's hope I win in air combat. So far I've drawn and lost. Well, actually kind of lost both. It's a 3-3. Nothing to my bomber. Okay, that was about a draw, I would say. Now if I roll this guy, you know what? I don't actually want to do that anymore. I think I'm going to move up with this infantry. Do that. Oh, he retreated. That's what I was worried about. I'd have a Panzer Corps stuck there with 1 attack left, and I couldn't use the attack. So there we go. I avoided that situation, which would have been no good. So now what I'm going to do is run across the river and see if I can eliminate it. Yes, I did. All right, I got to pause this to take a phone call. Gents, I've been trying to get this game working, but it keeps crashing because of bad connection. I'm on about my 13th attempt or something here. So I've made a couple things. All I've done really is done some detrenching against the tank division protected by the AA. I decided to just bite the bullet and attack this unit. So I got hit by the AA twice and once by French fighters. Now I can hopefully reduce this guy and kill it. Let's see. I'm tired of this being in the way because it's really a blocker. So yeah, we'll just kill it here. Alright, well that was heavier than expected. Losses of 1-4 turned into a 2-4, which is never a happy thing. But it is done. We can say that at least. Now the next question is, how do I follow that up? I think I want to attack directly against the AA. I'm not really sure that's the right move, honestly. Both clear hexes, only one of them's entrenched. So let's go for the infantry. Next, I really need to figure out a place to put this tank, so I'll put it there. Then I'll move this guy in. Wait, actually, I don't know if I want to do that. So, how do I want to work this? Alright, that's good. Got rid of that guy. Then, let's go like this. I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing here, but let's just go ahead and smack this guy. I think that we should be able to fly without any... We'll just have to face intercept, so let me hit him at least once to reduce his morale. I should be winning these battles against the French, but let's see. Alright, that's a good start. I won that battle. The air battle, I mean. And then, do I want to hit this again or just go for it? I think I'll just go for it. Because I think I can now eliminate it. Let's find out. Oops, nope, not quite. Darn, that is a bummer. So, all I can really do now is bring in this unit and decide what to kill. Well, yeah, I'm going to kill the infantry. Forget the AA. I don't need to kill it that badly. We left kind of a vacuum here, but I shouldn't have attacked the AA. That's what I learned there. He's already entrenched the 3, and I didn't even think about that, honestly. I just attacked him. A little bit of thought there would have helped me. Okay, next question is, do I want to fill this hex? How do I fill this hex? I do not know. I could force march a guy in, but don't really want to force march a guy. So then let's get to the other stuff. We've got one entrenchment here, one here. Let's kill this corner, so we need to reduce the entrenchment. So let's send in the, wait, is this a city? No, I'll send in the bombers, the city bombers. Damage evaded, what the heck? I lose 3, he loses 0, and my bomber loses 2? That's injustice. What the heck? I don't know if this upload's gonna work. It's probably gonna crash. That's how it's been. Come on, you can do it, Mr. Upload. I'm gonna pause this. I won't make you guys watch this. It's terrible. Okay, gents, my internet's been out for a day, but I was able to phone hotspot in and get some progress on the turn. I didn't record it, but here's the result. I was able to kill the tank division here. A couple of cores in the hexes to either side of Verdun. Then I killed a couple Brits on either side of Amiens and a mountain corps right here. So I killed a total of 4 French corps, 2 British corps. Well, one was a French tank division, but let's count it as a corps. And then the air losses, I would say, went tilted against me. My planes took pretty darn heavy losses in the air combats. And I took 2 shots from AA. I took those shots against, I think, this 7-pointer and this 7-pointer. I think the one was at 10 and one was at 9. So I think one took 3 and one took 2, but I'm not sure about that. Anyway, this is how it looks at the end of the turn. And then I need to spend money for the Germans. Not really sure what I want to buy. I haven't thought about it. I At this point, I'm just thinking about what I need for operations in the Balkans. I don't think anything that I see here is necessary for the Balkans. Nothing. Maybe a mech division would help to detrench the Yugos, but probably not necessary. If I even have to attack Yugo, maybe I don't have to attack them. So I could go subs, but I don't think I want to spend on subs before Barbarossa. So maybe I'll just take a tank core. I'm tempted to buy a mech division. I think I will go for one, just for Yugo. Might be useful. Then I can't buy a tank core though. I'm gonna go tank core. And that's it for the turn. Let's see if this will save. When I press this button, it's maybe like a 40% chance it'll actually save. Let me think about supply. I might swap this infantry forward, because to get supply to this hex, it's 10, 9, 8, 7. 10, 9, 8. So actually, he's not providing supply to anyone, so I will swap him forward. Like that. And I can also move, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's the range? I think 9. Yep, 9. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can go to here. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Basically, it's about the same. I'll do that move though. Four, five, six, seven. I think everything's in pretty good shape here. I tried to put 2 fighters forward so that when I repair this one, he's in better range, and this one also I repaired this turn. Alright, let's hope this saves. Fingers crossed, prayer said, hopes made, wishes made. One German sub into the mid. Oh boy, that's bad. Oh, that's a terrible partisan hit. Oh my goodness, that's gonna really ruin me there. It's the second time in 3 turns or 2 turns I've got partisans there. Alright, thanks for watching, Jen.